Hey, Philip, I saw you registered for tonight's session. I'm happy to see you. It's been a while since I think you've been on one of these things, so you're going to be blown away by the things that have happened on LinkedIn. You know, earlier today I was talking to someone who was the master distributor in a company that I worked with 23 years ago, when we were talking about America Online. And he's going to be up all night. He's so excited. So, again, nice to see you. Now, first and foremost, I want to welcome all of my friends that are watching this live on Facebook or on LinkedIn. For those of you that are watching this on my YouTube channel, of course, the folks that are doing this live Zoom have an opportunity to ask me questions. LinkedIn is changing all the time. All the social networks are changing all the time. And now there is a simple new secret to selecting prospects, perfect prospects for your business on LinkedIn. Of course, it helps if you know who you're looking for. But what I'm going to show you tonight will enable you to talk to people right after this broadcast and start bringing people into the business. So you got one more week until the end of the month, and there's still a great opportunity for you. Now, the fastest growing top earners in network marketing today will tell you that they owe their success to LinkedIn. LinkedIn is no longer a secret. And they have large teams of people enrolling new distributors and customers in less than an hour a day or two. And to tell you the truth, it's so addicting that nobody says you have to stop after 2 hours. And while their new recruits are doing the same thing within a few days of joining their business, no one is willing to tell you how they're doing it unless you're on their team. So I'm going to tell you what they're doing and how they're doing it so that you and members of your team can be doing it too. LinkedIn has made many new changes that make it easier than ever before to connect with perfect prospects for your business and enroll them. Some of them you just have to turn on. So for those of you that are new, and I see 3 or 4 new names on here, and I know there's a whole bunch of people that are watching this that are here for the first time. So why should you listen to me? In the 90s, I broke the code to a social network called America Online, and I used their texting feature to develop a simple 4-step formula and scripts that helped me add thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months. Over the years, I've trained or shared the formula and scripts with hundreds of thousands of affiliate and network marketers around the world, who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with. My formula has been responsible for creating 2 generations of online 6, 7, and 8-figure earners, and has helped transform the entire network marketing industry from a belly-to-belly, face-to-face business to a virtual one. People started calling this the Max Method years ago, and they now call me the father of social networking. Now, I've made millions teaching network marketers at all levels how to turn their social network personal profiles on every significant social network into an attraction marketing magnet and a broadcasting platform that impacts millions of people and makes them millions of dollars. My track record of developing social media 6, 7, and 8-figure income earners in network marketing over the years has become legendary. My mission in life is to help everyone with a strong desire to succeed in network marketing finally become successful and become a top earner using the social networks. Today, the fastest growing top earners will tell you that they owe their success to my 4-step formula. They teach them to everyone that comes into their business, and as a result, they've got the fastest growing teams of excited distributors in their company. The simplicity and ease of teaching this to everyone that comes into their business ensures immediate duplication that drives excitement, motivation, and a rapid rank advancement deeper into their organization. When you follow these 4 steps to the letter, they will produce great results for you no matter what you're selling. At this very moment, you can connect with the people that you already know who are perfect prospects for your business, or connect with complete strangers that you want to know who are looking for a way to make full-time or part-time income from home. And for those of you that have been on LinkedIn for a while, I'm going to show you some things that will enable you to resurrect many of your previous contacts and re-engage them. Now, these 4 steps are simple to follow. They're easy to teach. They can be immediately duplicated by everyone that you bring into your business. It's like learning a dance. Now, once you master the formula and scripts, you can immediately help your new recruits use them to bring people into their business, and your business grows along with theirs. When you help your new recruits become successful quickly, they'll stay in the business with you and eagerly look for new team members to join them. Everyone on your team will overcome and break through the greatest obstacle facing every network marketer today: not having qualified prospects to talk to. The game has changed for everyone. Bruce Lee's, one of his most popular quotes is, "I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." My 4-step formula is the single simple system. That's your one kick step to mastering every social network. Create a profile, put yourself out there. Now, for those of you that have already been out there, you're already connected to people. Connect with new people, people that you know ahead of time would naturally be interested in your business. And then it's all about conversation. Communicate with people, qualify them, find out who they are, find out what they need, and then sign them up in your business. Create, connect, communicate, close. I call it the 4 C's. It's so simple that anyone can master it. You don't need a blog. You don't need a funnel. You don't need capture pages. Everything that you want to do, you can do with your profile on LinkedIn, your profile on Facebook. I love success stories. I'm going to share some with you tonight. I got this from Steve. 3 sales today, all directly traced to contacts I made using the techniques you taught me. Best of all, I'm just getting started. This should be a daily result. Now, Steve has a tremendous following. And as a result, you make a couple of changes, it happens right away. And the person I brought in has brought in 4 of her friends and has 8 more to bring in. What a ride. Well, buckle up, my friends, because you're all going on the same ride. Matthew, brand new to network marketing this year. First year in the business, rank advanced his first 2 months, signed up 5 people in the last 3 days. It's working. And Sam, one of my coaching students, and I'm going to show you what he did, because he's been on LinkedIn for a while. And for those of you that have been on LinkedIn for a while, this is huge. He enrolls 90% of the people that he talks to. So in 3 weeks, he added 21 new team members. It's 1 a day. Your coaching is exceptional. Your way of coaching gave me the reassurance to go from where I was for a few months, stuck, not going forward, getting rejection after rejection, to signing up 90% of the people that I talk to. Now, before I get into the social networks, let me jump over to LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn has a number of new features that are going to help you explode your business. Let me Okay, so Philip, I can see, let me just unmute you for a minute. I can see that you haven't been very active on here. And what I'm going to show you, there's a few simple things that you could do that would turn that all around. So right now you've got 218 connections. It's not a lot, but it's still something to work with. All right, now, see, this is important. You've helped 5 people earn $1 million in your business. And that's buried. You're a $1 million earner in your business. So this really could use a major rewrite. Okay. So let me show you. If you go over, now one of the things that LinkedIn has, when you go over to your network, this is a new feature. So we can come down here and it's called celebrations. Now what this feature does, and this is, LinkedIn is following Facebook. So you go over here to celebrations and you can see who you're connected with that's having to change your job, who is having a birthday. Now, you know, the birthday strategy on Facebook was phenomenal. And now it's even more phenomenal on LinkedIn. So you can see all the people that are having birthdays. Unfortunately, you only see it on the day of their birthday. On Facebook, you can go 5 days out. And then here we have people that are celebrating work anniversaries. So by changing your elements of your profile, by changing a date, you can automatically create an anniversary that will be broadcast to all of the people that you're connected to. So you can see Ghazala here, who's a friend and a student, changed the start date to October. It blasted it out to everybody, and she's had 5 reactions and 4 comments. Now, let's go back over here to birthdays. So here, I've been connected to Jim for 11 years. I'm not really sure I know Jim. In fact, I go over here and click the message. We've been connected for 11 years, but we've never talked. So this is a perfect opportunity to resurrect, restart conversations with folks. All right. So we come down here. Here's another one. Connected for 11 years. Never talked. Never talked to her. Now, the only thing that you have to be careful about is, are they active? Because if they're not active, just because they're having a birthday doesn't mean they're active. So you have to bring up their profile. All right, we have to come down here to activity. Because now, for the first time, LinkedIn is letting everybody know how active they are. So we go over here to show all activity. Previously, I was telling everybody, check their posts. Well, she hasn't posted in a while, so we have no idea how active she is, except now, and LinkedIn has just opened this up in the last 45 days. You can go over here and look at comments. Let's see what Mary has done. So she made a comment on this 4 years ago. Well, clearly, she's not active. Let's go over here to reactions. 3 years ago. So even though it's her birthday, it's not worth your time because she's not active. She created a profile and she hasn't been back in 3 or 4 years. So everybody here, before you reach out to wish someone a happy birthday, all right? So here, now we've been connected for 4 years. And it looks like he's one of my students because he's got a lesson in here. So the bottom line is, what you can do is you can make some changes to your profile that will immediately generate activity. The other great part about it is if you go over to your network, you go over to your connections, and we're looking at our first level. I got 9,500 people here. So if you go up here to the top and do a search among your existing connections. Looking. So I have 1,300 people that are looking for an opportunity. And many of these people started looking after we've been connected, but we've been connected for a long time. You go up here, open to an opportunity. I got 84. Searching for an opportunity. I got 162. So you can go back to your existing connections. You don't have a lot. There's still, there potentially could be a couple that would be candidates for your business. But the ability for you to reach out and connect with people that you know in advance need what you have, want what you have. It's unprecedented. It's unprecedented. But what you have to do, your profile needs an overhaul. Let me come up here and let me bring up Gregory Lagana is one of the top earners in Malibu. And he's bring up his profile. Multi-million earning top leader. These are the kind of words that you'd want to have on your profile. Now, I got to send him a message. I'll do it later. But you shouldn't have, he's not hiring. He's a little anxious. We've only been through 6 sessions and he's gone off the deep end. You're not hiring. And this sends out a bad message to the people that you're trying to reach. We're going to show you how we can come up here and we could do a search. Look for opportunity. Philip, were you a chiropractor?
No.
Okay. All right. I was working with a lot of people in the company that were. So we're looking for an opportunity. So we go over here and look for people. So there's 1,550,000 people that are looking for an opportunity. Now we could filter that down. We could say, show me all the people that are looking for an opportunity. We'll do the United States. And I remember years ago when your company was opening up in the UK, you could go over here and you could look for all the personal trainers that were in the UK and connect with those people. So right now, you have 418,000 people in the United States that are looking for an opportunity. However, some of them have the open to work frame around their picture. Now, this is new. This is something that LinkedIn added last year. So you can see people that there's no guesswork there. He's looking for a new job. And he's been in retail. And his profile is not up to date. So let's go over here and view his comments. So he made a comment on this a month ago. Let's see if he's reacted to anything. Reacted to something 4 months ago. So the important thing is he's active. So if you wanted to reach out to someone, it's got to be somebody that's active. If you reach out to people that are inactive, LinkedIn will make the assumption they've got an algorithm that will assume that you're a robot, and you're done. I mean, they will literally shut you off. So you always want to make sure that the people you're reaching out to are active. Looking for opportunity, we could filter this down. And for example, we're looking for somebody that had looking for something in sales, and it's interest in sales. So there's 10,000 people with a sales background that are looking for something new. Actually this year, Bed Bath & Beyond went bankrupt. They closed, I think, 360 stores. So you could jump over here to people. If you want to talk about connecting with people that have circles of influence, you can come over here, Bed Bath & Beyond, there's 56,000 people. You go up here and you say, show me all of the managers. They're all looking for an opportunity. You got 24,000. So this person is a senior manager, and he's looking for work. You open up his profile, you take a look. We scroll down. So he was working for Bed Bath & Beyond for 7 years. Come back over here, instead of manager, store manager. Remember, all these people are out of work. So we'll come down here. Now, when we all search, what happens is we're going to come up with the same number. If we all did the same search, yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond store managers, 7 in the United States, there's 7,800. But the sequence, the order that they come up are all going to be different based on the number of mutual elements that are in our profile and there. Maybe we went to the same school. Maybe we have mutual friends. So they're all going to come up. They're going to be different. So if I come down here a little bit, you get 10 on a page. Let me go to page 2. Okay, so Tabitha here, store manager in Fort Myers. Bring up her profile. Well, she didn't work for them for very long. What I was looking for was, let me go with, I mean, there are people on here that have been working for Bed Bath & Beyond for 25 years, and they lost their job. So all of these people are potential candidates for your business. Let's take a look at her. Manager. "19 years, almost 20 years. She lost her job. And so this is just one outrageous category of people.
Yeah.
That you could connect with, and it's a process, because you know, it's a matter of having a conversation, is all it is. So let me come back over here. And so all of the social networks are a great source of free leads. Doesn't matter which one, because there are people on them, and you can communicate with anybody else on the network. Some social networks are better than others. LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram are the three best, without a question. Only LinkedIn is number one. Number one. So there are three things that make a social network great. First, it's the profiles. The profiles of each user contains more than enough information about someone to help you identify a perfect prospect for your business before you contact them. LinkedIn is on fire. It's not a secret anymore. Close to 10 million people are joining LinkedIn every month. It's being overrun by people who have no clue as to how to use it properly, and they are violating their terms of service. LinkedIn profiles provide the most information. It's like your resume. Only now they've turned your profile into a blog, because you can post things, you can engage the people that you connect with. And LinkedIn has added new features that triple the effectiveness of a profile. Second, it's a texting feature that enables you to communicate directly and privately with other network users, engage them in conversations that will result in enrolling new business builders. Texting features today have helpful tools that enable you to let you share images, files, GIFs, and a wide assortment of emojis, moving images. And studies have shown that when you send someone a moving image as opposed to a static image, it increases its visibility 10 times. LinkedIn has gone the extra mile. LinkedIn was purchased by Microsoft in 2016. They have turned it into Facebook. So LinkedIn's texting feature now enables you to start an instant meeting or a Zoom session. It's built in with a serious prospect. Third is the searching feature itself that enables you to filter through the entire network population using keyword and advanced keyword searches to prospect and recruit perfect cream of the crop prospects for your business according to your desired demographics. LinkedIn is on fire. LinkedIn has the best searching features. You could search for people that are looking for an opportunity by the kind of opportunity they're looking for, search for them by the company they work with, or by what they do. And now we're going to be talking about LinkedIn's recruiter process that enables you to reach out to people on LinkedIn by the time they enrolled. And so we've got a strategy where you could pick out the people that signed up in one day, signed up in the last week, signed up in the last 2 weeks, in the last month, sign up the people that have signed up in the last 3 months. They're new to LinkedIn. They haven't been bombarded with all the baloney that these marketers are doing. So leads are free. And everybody on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, we treat all the social networks the same. Everybody can be identified as easily as you could identify a piece of candy. 990 million professional users on LinkedIn. Facebook now has 3.8 billion active users. Instagram, which is owned by Facebook, has 1.68 billion active users. But you could reach into any of those social networks and pick out the people based on the category they fall in. So Facebook is the world's largest social network. LinkedIn is the world's largest professional social network. And Instagram, well, they're a part of Facebook. With 990 million professional users on LinkedIn, you can connect, you do the keyword search to identify perfect cream of the crop prospects. You got the advanced search to locate people looking for new opportunities. You have notifications and celebrations that enable you to follow the activity of your prospects. You got the live chat, which will enable you to talk to people, qualify them with questions, and enroll them. You know what your prospects are doing when they're doing it. You got a direct link to YouTube. You got a direct link to Twitter. The smartphone app will enable you to post videos. And LinkedIn's got a live broadcasting element so that you could literally do training, just like you got Facebook Lives, now you got LinkedIn Lives. And of course, you got that built-in live meeting or Zoom feature. Now, everyone on LinkedIn created their profile for a reason. For that matter, everybody on any social network. Their photo, cover, plus the information provided about them and their visible daily activity makes it easy to pick the best prospects for your business. Prospects who'd be interested in your business and eager to talk about it. So the green M&Ms in the bowl represent people that are looking for business. They want to make extra full-time income from home. The orange M&Ms are recession victims, people that are looking to replace their job because they lost their job. The yellow M&Ms are unhappy network marketers seriously looking for another company. The blue M&Ms are active network marketers open to looking at your business. And the reds were their customers who'd eagerly buy your product and could become business builders later. The key when we're searching for people to connect with, they got to be active. If they're not active, LinkedIn will assume the algorithm will tag you as a robot, and they'll throw you out. As a matter of fact, in this last boot camp, I had 5 participants who got thrown out of LinkedIn before they ever started working with me. They got thrown out. So first and foremost, they got to be active. Next, what LinkedIn does is they put an open to work frame around their picture. So you can tell the people on the basis of that. There's 140,000 people. I'm sorry, 140 million people that have that open to work frame. The thing is that people typically keep it up around their picture for about 3 months, and then they pull it off. They let you know they're open for work other ways because they're tired of being slammed by people trying to sell them something. But it only takes 2 or 3 back and forth messages for you to be able to identify who you really want to talk to, who would be a great prospect. So if you know in advance by the contents and visible daily activity on someone's profile that they could be a perfect prospect for what you're selling, and you qualify them during a casual conversation, you're going to sell to more people and you're going to build your business faster. Last month, we had a textbook example. One of my students connected with a nurse last November, a year ago, and ended up signing the nurse up in her business in June. That's 8 months. Now, over that 8-month period of time, if we looked at the amount of time that was actually spent in conversation, texting back and forth, it was less than an hour. Less than an hour. They probably had 3 texting sessions, maybe 4. It was posting that built a relationship, established my student as a prospect, as a person of influence. So every time you connect with somebody, it's like planting a seed in the garden. LinkedIn is Facebook for professionals, and their new searching features make it the best game in town if you're looking for new people. It is going to become your favorite social network. And you can build your business in an hour a day. Knowing who's in your target audience and understanding who you want to even connect with will determine who you want to talk to, who you'll be searching for, and how you'll engage them in conversations. Talking to more of the right people will increase the number of people you'll enroll in your business. So LinkedIn, with 990 million users, you got 202 million people in the United States. You got 21 million in Canada. The next biggest country is India. And, I noticed, because this was an image provided by LinkedIn, I don't see China. Because China was number 3. And maybe they took it off because most of the spammy, bogus profiles are coming from China. 400 million monthly active users. So LinkedIn turned 20 years old this year. Millions of professionals are rushing to join. Every second, you got 4 new members. Every week, you got 2.4 million. Every month, over 10 million people are joining LinkedIn. LinkedIn will have 1 billion members by the end of November. LinkedIn's CEO said that their goal is to get 3 billion users That's where they want to go. And my guess is they'll have it by 2006. So if we look at their growing global membership, North America, you got 224 million. Europe, 242 million. The Pacific, Asia area, 202 million. Latin America, 146 million. And the Middle East and Africa, 54 million. These are interesting statistics. First, people between the ages of 25 and 34 now account for 59% of their user base. Now, these younger people are using a lot of these new features, the moving images, the GIFs, the moving images. Over 58.4 million companies are registered. You hear that a company's going out of business, you can look them up, look for the people that work for them. 129,000 schools are registered. 39,000 different skills are listed. This has opened up a whole new way to search. Because now you could search for people by profession, or you could search for people in a wide range of professions that have the skills that you're looking for. 140 million people have the open to work frame. So now you can search for people by their profession, their skill sets, sales, sales training, team management, team building, leadership development, etc. You can search by their location, by their activity, by their desire, urgency to find new ways to generate income. So now, instead of just looking for people that are active, now LinkedIn lets you find people and then determine deeper how active they are. So we come back over here. We can come here, we can do a search for people opportunity that have training skills. You got 22,000 people. So there are now numerous new ways to make that search, connect with people. Now, I want you to think about this. When people get into network marketing, the first thing, well, let me get back over here. LinkedIn makes it easier to find the best people that would be successful in your business, connect with them, show them what you have to offer, and enroll them. More people than ever before are looking for ways to make full-time or extra income online, and you have the opportunity that provides them with a solution. Now, when you bring somebody into your business, the first thing historically that you ask them to do is to make a list of their friends. You give them a script, you tell them to call your friends, call their friends. And for most people, that's a disaster. Instead, you bring somebody into your business, and the first thing you have them do is you have them change their picture. In fact, Philip, let me come back over here. Okay. So change your picture, right? You can actually, what's kind of interesting is you could take this picture right here. Good picture, by the way. And I'm gonna copy this. All right. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to send it to you. Okay. Now, if you just changed your picture, I mean, literally, it's the same one. Just replace it. Changing your picture gets posted on your page, and all the people that you're connected to, that you're active with, see it. And that opens up an opportunity conversation. So if I had, let's say, 50 people on my warm market list, if I call them on the phone to tell them about it, the results are not going to be very good. But if I change my picture and 10 of those friends that I would have called see the picture change and they like it or they make a comment, what happens after that is I can go back and I said, Carol, I'm really glad you like my picture. You know, we haven't talked in a while. What's new? What's new? What are you doing now? And she'll come back and tell you. And 85% of the people, when you ask them what they do or what they're doing, they're going to come back and ask you the same thing. And we have a simple answer that will make them curious about what you're doing. And so you can literally, just by changing your picture, generate income activity. If I go back over here on Facebook. Go to Gregory. And we'll come down here. So every time he posts something, people are responding. So I come down far enough. When we change his picture, everything that you post, people react, gives you an opportunity to talk to people. So I think we started working together in August. So let me just come down here a little bit. Okay, here you go. So I guess it was in June. He posted a joke. And he had 68, 69, 70 people react. Gives people an opportunity to start a conversation. He updated his picture, his cover. All right. He updated his profile picture. It was the same picture he had before. He had 134, 35, he had 136 people that reacted. 41 conversations. Now, most of the people that reacted were people that he knew, but there were a number of people that he didn't know that enabled him to start conversation. Will Zanders, when we started working together, was the number 6 top earner in his company. And the last time we spoke, he was number 2. When he changes his picture, whatever he posts, he gets responses. Let me come back here. So LinkedIn is 100 times better than all the rest of them. Now, your success on LinkedIn is going to depend on a number of factors. Optimizing your profile so that it can be found, adjusting your profile settings so people can see the important details because they've made a lot of changes. Understanding that the dynamic use of LinkedIn and how people communicate with others. Positioning yourself as an authority within your niche market. And one of the things, Phil, you want to do is you want to take off the network marketing reference. Creating effective lead generation methods, efficiently qualifying your prospects to increase your closing ratios. So your daily activity over time, including text, posts, likes, comments, and direct messages, proactively nourishes your relationships. It's like you're planting a seed. And in no time at all, the seeds start to sprout. You nourish your relationships with posting and comments and likes. Now, as you learn more about each prospect, you'll know who you want to communicate with, who you don't. So when you only talk about your business with the people that you know need or want what you're selling, you'll close more sales and dramatically reduce or eliminate rejection from the entire business building process. Now, you have to be patient and resist the urge to tell them what you do in detail until you are confident that they are real prospects. The more you know about your prospects, the higher your closing rate is going to be. So selecting perfect prospects to talk to about your business is as simple as picking out a ripe tomato for salad that you want to make tonight, or selecting a green, yellow, blue, or red M&M. Now, October, November, and December can be the best months of the year for all of you. Your business does not slow down over the holiday season. You only want to talk to qualified prospects about your business, and the secret to doing that is the contents of their profile, their visible activity, and their answers. So over the last 3 months, with all of these new features, all of these new elements, I've been working on some new things, new scripts that are going to make it easier for all of you to close sales. So whether you're an old friend, a loyal student, a new student, or an eager entrepreneur who wants to take their business to the next level, this new information will give you an unfair advantage over your competition. So you can't fail. With unlimited prospects to talk to and with continual practice, you can't fail. The content of your profile, your daily activity positions you to be perceived as an expert and influencer by everyone that sees it. The secret to connecting with perfect prospects from the huge pool of prospects available to you and attracting a constant flow of them to you so they easily convert to new business partners has to do with three things: the relationships you create with your profile, the influence you generate with your activity and posts, and the conversations you initiate. The ability to get people to talk to you, follow you, take action, and join your team revolves around everyone's perception of who you are, which is completely in your hands, totally in your control. Now, you're going to have many chances to tell people what you do. It's a natural part of your conversation with them. But if it was going to cost you $500 every time you gave someone the link to your website, you take the time to qualify them first before you did and determine their potential, or you go broke. Simply ask your prospect questions to learn more about them. And when you let the conversation with your prospect flow naturally in the direction that each answer you receive takes you, you'll end up talking to more people about your business and closing more sales. So stop trying to sell. When you're talking to people, remember social networking law number 2. Don't focus on making a sale. Focus on whether there's a sale to be made. So with our searching features on LinkedIn, they're changed. And every time you do a search, your search results are going to be determined not just by what you're searching for, but by the content of your profile and the content of their profile. So when you add specific keywords in your profile and they match other people, the cream is going to rise to the top. So you can search for people by country, by state or city, distance by postal code. Now, the regular searching feature will let you search within 100 miles. The searching feature I'm going to show you goes to 200. So you want to focus on these sections of the profile: the headline, the cover, the content in the about section, their daily activity, and the posted jobs listed in their experience, and the number of connections they have. So when you know the kinds of profiles that would be naturally interested in getting into business with you, they're easier to find, connect with, and enroll into your business on LinkedIn than any place else. There's 25 school teachers. But when you look at the contents of the profile, 4 of them have open to work frames, 5 of them have open to work frames, but they're not necessarily ideal prospects for your business. There are some other people, when you look at the contents, that would really fit who you're looking for. So when you select by the contents of their profile and their activity, your closing ratios are going to be outrageous. So if we did a search for teachers, 21 million. Teachers looking for an opportunity, 162,000. Salespeople, 57 million. Salespeople looking for an opportunity, 508,000. Managers, 93 million. Managers looking for an opportunity, 74,000. Again, we could search by country, by state, by postal code. So here's 28 trainers, all with the open to work frame. When you scan the contents of their profile, 10 of them would be great prospects for your business. 10. And all it takes is a message, one message, to identify the people that you don't want to talk to. 5 or 6 messages in conversation to pick out the ones that do. And before you bring up your business, you have to know what their experience in network marketing was. Unfortunately, millions of marketers are jumping onto LinkedIn and virtually jamming promotional messages to everyone right out of the gate. So you're looking to connect with the people that clearly have a problem that can be solved by working with you. And during a casual conversation via texting, you can qualify and close them without coming across as a pushy salesperson or menacing shark. So if we look at these numbers, looking for work, 7,740,000. Looking for opportunities, 1.6 million. Looking for an opportunity, 1.1 million. These numbers change every day. Seeking an opportunity, 3.7 million. Open to an opportunity, 2.1 million. So there are 10 professions with the highest burnout rate. Look at these numbers. Doctors, physicians, nurses, social workers, teachers, school principals, attorneys, police officers. This is a growing list of people that are looking to get out of law enforcement. Public accountants, fast food, retail sales. And then there are other categories of people that make ideal network marketers. So look at this feature. Recruiter. With Recruiter, you can see how many people recently joined LinkedIn in the last 24 hours, in the last 7 days, last 2 weeks, the last 30 days, and the last 3 months. So we did a search, blanket search, to see just how many people joined LinkedIn in these categories without any specific segregation. In one day, 540,000. And in 2 to 7 days, 360,000. In 8 to 14 days, 14,000. In the last 15 to 30 days, 18,000. And in the last 90 days, 3.5 million. So there's a total of 4.4 million people that just joined. And now they give you the searching parameters up to 200 miles. So we did one for sales, recently joined. You got 843,000 salespeople that just joined. Salespeople looking for an opportunity, 33,000. Managers that just joined, 763,000 managers. Every time you go in here, there's new people. Managers looking for an opportunity, 43,000. Trainers, 4.8 million people. Trainers that joined LinkedIn in the last 3 months, 64,000. Trainers looking for an opportunity, there's 247. Now this makes it easier. So Recruiter plus celebrations makes it easy to reconnect with people. Now, LinkedIn has made a major change, and everybody that's got a free account can now only send 10 connection requests a month. And they reduce the number of messages, the characters, from 300 to 200. Why? Because LinkedIn has been overrun by these marketers. LinkedIn is being flooded with hundreds of thousands of fake profiles that are violating the rules and terms of service, and most of them are coming from China. Example, I got this connection request a week ago. Great content here, phenomenal experience, but the picture gives it away. And when you get these, LinkedIn is now warning people, hey, take care. Now here's another one with very little information, but they're all using these pictures of these very pretty women. And now they've added, when you report them, it's a fake account. LinkedIn is now, to counteract that, allowing people to verify your profile. On Facebook, you can verify your profile, but they want to charge you $11.99 a month. LinkedIn, it'll do it for free. So when you verify your profile, then they give you a lot of slack because they know that you're a real person. If you haven't verified it, you got 10 personalized invitations down to 1, then you're done. So what I want to do is I want to come over here and I want to give you some other examples just to show you what's possible. I was working with Carol Pierce, who was building a USANA business. She'd been in USANA for 15 years. And she loved the products, but she was never really able to make any money. So she went through one of my boot camps, loved the process, and so she wanted me to help her, personally. So in our first round of coaching, she really picked out great people, great conversationalist. The company did not have good internet tools. And so we had to improvise. Her upline, who was one of the most successful people in the business, was an old school network marketer that was a phone person. Make a list, call people, social media, nonsense. So she came to me and she said, she's watching all these people, all these success stories. And if you want to be successful in the business, you got to have good internet tools. So she changed companies. And she joined the company in the middle of June. And the last 6 days of the month, she went back and reconnected with the people that she'd been talking to before. Some of them that said no when she showed them USANA. She made 10 presentations, enrolled 8 out of 10 people in 6 days. So I even ran, I had the best month I've ever had. I advanced one level, changed my life, and she's having fun. A month later, she comes back. My business is taking off like a rocket. My team's on fire, duplicating over the last 2 months. We have 23 customers in our organization. I reached the first rank in the last 6 days. My second month, I rank advanced again. And I have one team member that ranked advanced. This month, the average is 1 new customer every day. And it's so much fun. It's hard to stop talking to people. Everything you teach works. Month 3, did it again. Rank advanced in my business every month. Now she's the director of 3. Robin, using the 4C strategy, enrolled 5 people in 1 month, rank advanced. Chuck, after 1 coaching session, brought in 13 customers. Francisco, in 7 days, enrolled 25 people. That month, he also recruited a network marketer with a team of 600,000 people. I want to get to here he is. So Will was number 6 in his business. And we adjusted his profile. We added some things. And after our first coaching session, he had so many people react to what he did. And he just started talking to those people. Within 72 hours, he was the number 1 recruiter globally in his company. 2 weeks later, he sends me this. It's exactly like you said it would be. Since last week, I've made 2 posts that generated dozens of easy conversations by following your scripts word for word, and I've generated a dozen sales. My activity made my entire organization curious about what I was doing. Resurrected a few of my dormant distributors that want to get back in the business, and I also made 3 appointments with people that want to get into my business. Where have you been all my life? Then he calls in with a very impressive success story.
I do have a great quick testimony. Just sponsored a new individual. I've actually got a member of my team on here who's one of our newest 6-figure earners, Melissa Brower. So I wanted to give her a shout out. She just hit 100K in this company. She's already done it before, but this is the most fun we've had. And a young lady I just sponsored who has 0 network marketing experience, I taught her just a few of the techniques that you taught me. And she's already like number 7 in recruiting in our company right now. I just saw her name on the leaderboard tonight. So I was like, wow, I got to tell Max. So it's really cool. I just wanted to tell you, man, everything you're teaching, it works in real life. And we all appreciate you so much.
Picture change, bring somebody into the business, brand new to network marketing. Number 7 recruiter. Then he comes back to me. Again, every time he changes his picture, he gets people to talk to, people to react to. So last summer, he calls me up, coming back from his company convention.
I'm driving, so I want to share this quick testimonial with you in case my signal cuts out. I'm heading out of Vegas right now. Had a great time in Las Vegas. You know, I was in your boot camps and we were doing the private coaching. It was amazing. I'm actually working with two of my team members right now. One of my guys who's in the car right now has 5 conversations going on about his business and had 0 yesterday. Everybody who's on the Zoom, Max is the guy you want to work with. This is one of the trainers in network marketing who actually has stuff that flat out works in real life, not the latest, greatest ClickFunnels, shiny guru stuff. You want the real stuff that works. Now, last but not least, Max, last time we talked, I think I was the number 6 earner in the company or number 5. Well, I'm number 2 right now. So we've got a little bit ways to go to number 1, but I just wanted to thank you personally for just really giving us and my organization tools that we really needed, especially from a conversational flow standpoint to get to that level. So we've had a lot of rank advances since then. We're still polishing some things up. If I need to do some more coaching with you, I can acknowledge that. But I'm the number 2 earner right now. I just hit the diamond rank last month. That's a solid 45, 50,000 a month, easy. So this has actually been so far the biggest month I've ever had in 10 years of network marketing, man. So I really just wanted to thank you personally. And anybody who's on the Zoom, man, you really got to take this stuff seriously. Don't just play with it. Max is the real deal.
Now, how fast your business is going to grow is going to be determined by what you do. But more important, it's going to be determined by what the people you bring into your business do. So the people that would be interested in your business are easier to find on LinkedIn. And so there are certain things, new features that make enrolling business builders easier. Changing your picture on Facebook is something that anybody can do. Wishing someone a happy birthday or a happy holiday, same thing. Now, it takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email, but it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. So response rates increase dramatically when you use my scripts and secret sauce. The secret sauce are GIFs, moving images. Today, 99% of your prospecting, recruiting, and business building activity can be done on your mobile phone. So adding animated content is producing immediate results. A moving image draws extra attention to your message. So whether it's a birthday message or it's a unofficial holiday or an official holiday, doesn't matter. National Selfie Day, National Ice Cream Cake Day. Whatever you post, if it moves, you get better results. So the birthday strategy, happy holidays. Wishing someone a happy birthday. Jacqueline is having great success. I had 200 people reach out to wish me a happy birthday, and I think she was in Isagenix. Started conversations with 28, and I got 28 conversations looking at my business. Over the last few months, my business has exploded. I'm enrolling more people than ever, and the new people I'm working with are experiencing amazing success a few days after they start, which is what all of you are looking for. Here's another one. Judy's also in Isagenix. Want to let you know that I did what you said, wish someone an early happy birthday on Facebook, then asked how they were doing. I haven't talked to you in a while. Next thing I know, she reached out to me. I signed her up as an associate. I'm so happy I'm doing your boot camp. Tiana's in a different company. She's a doctor. Been in network marketing for 9 years. Last year was the first year she hit 6 figures, all because of what I taught her how to do. Same thing, birthday strategies work great. Anniversaries, posting anything that moves. People react to it, people respond. So at the end of the month, we've got Halloween. We have all kinds of unofficial holidays too. So yesterday was National Junk Food Day. So posting moving images create more likes, comments, and shares, more conversations, creates more opportunities to introduce your business, better rapport with your prospects, increased awareness of who you are, the perception that you're an expert to your niche audience, and appreciation of your influencer staff. So we still have a few holidays left in October. November, you have 50 holidays. We're all familiar with Veterans Day. We're all familiar with Thanksgiving. But then there are crazy holidays like you've never heard of, like I've never heard of. Same thing with December. So people respond to what you do. A like, comment, share becomes a lead, leads become prospects, and prospects become business partners. It all comes down to conversations and what you say. You can easily connect with someone, develop genuine, solid relationships quickly with effective engagement and conversation. Clyde posted Friday of Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day. 55 people responded. He spoke to all of them. He enrolled 5 people in this business. So you're going to enroll more reps by changing your picture, by wishing someone a happy birthday with a holiday wish, the unofficial holiday wish, or with posting something motivational. As people react to what you do, you start conversations. Joanne, we started working together when she was building a Melaleuca business. She was an orphan. First month we worked together, she doubled her business. Second month, she tripled it. And then she used it, the information, to start selling insurance, because that's what she did. She sold so many insurance policies that the company, that the company paid her $5,000 to train the other agents. Charlie, and oh, wait a minute. So and she signed up 40 insurance agents in 1 month. There's no limit to what you can do. Charlie made one post on Facebook. He's brand new to Facebook. He ended up talking to somebody that he went to high school with, he hadn't talked to in 40 years. So we've got new ways to speed up the power. And that's our project launch script. All right. Now we've added some extra octane to this. So the project launch script, and by the way, for those of you that are in boot camp, for those of you that are students, you should be using this at least 3 times a day for the rest of the month. It creates immediate response, genuine curiosity, serious interest, a sense of urgency, fast, decisive action, and immediate duplication, which turns into faster team growth and faster rank advancement. But it only works when you're using it with the right people. Now, Marissa enrolled 13 people in December. Now, Marissa was had an eBay store. So she goes on LinkedIn and she looks for other people that have eBay stores or eBay sellers. I think there was like 10,000. So she started conversations with them. On the 15th of December, I enrolled 2 people in my Melaleuca business, and I got, thanks to you and your scripts, and I got 2 appointments for tomorrow. 5 days later, she's up to 6 people. I never thought it would be so easy. And by the 26th, she was up to 13 people, 6 are business builders. Steve used the launch script 8 times, 6 said yes. So look at these numbers, and I'm not putting up all of them. Thanks to your launch script, I have more people to talk to than I can believe. It's better than your birthday script. Sent it to 150 of my connections. These were people that he was already connected to. 90 want more information. Showed the business to 60 people, and I now have 12 business builders and 9 customers with the help of my upline. He called me on New Year's Eve and wanted to know what I was doing. It's a 60% response rate and a 20% closing rate. Wish you know about your project launch script 3 years ago. I enrolled 8 people between Friday and Monday. Alan Pariser is one of the corporate directors in Melaleuca that I started working with years ago.
Hello, everyone. This is Alan Pariser speaking. What you're about to hear is some great information from a social media expert, Max Steingart. I'll tell you more about Max here in a minute. The subject of this is how you can increase the bottom line of your Melaleuca business. And at the end of the day, after doing this for 26 years, there's several reasons why people don't succeed in their Melaleuca business, or they get to a point and they don't move forward in their Melaleuca business. A lot of that's mindset, a lot of that's attitude, but some of it is the ability to expand their contact list and reach out to new people. And with the advent of social media, there is a tool there that can help every single person expand their warm market, increase their contact list, and most importantly, find the right qualified people at the right time in their life who want to take a look at a real business, and multi-level people who are extremely frustrated with the businesses that they've been involved with in the past. There is a way for us to find those people and to bring them to overviews and to grow our business. There's an endless supply of contacts available to all of us on social media, and all of us can do it in less than an hour a day. The key is to finding some good coaching that can help us access that asset. And like everything else on the internet, there are so many self-proclaimed gurus, so many self-proclaimed prophets that swear that they can help you. And then it comes down to a $2,000 weekend, and it's a huge expense, and most people get nowhere. Well, I met Max about 20 some odd years ago, 1995-ish. And over the last 20 plus years, all that he's done is he's taught people how to expand their contact list using the internet and using social media. He knows what he's doing. He can teach you how to make new contacts, give you scripts on how to approach them that are within Melaleuca's guidelines for social media, and how to increase the number of enrollments in your business, and how to find business builders. By the way, just so you know, I have personally hired Max to coach me, and that I think over the last year has ended up in Sandra and I enrolling an extra 20 personally enrolled preferred customers, and probably about 11 or 12 personally enrolled directors, some of which are director 3s and higher and climbing the ranks. So we know for a fact that this works and that this could be a huge benefit to you. And without much further ado, let me introduce. Hello, everyone. This is Alan.
What's interesting about Alan was when he was 19 years old, I was only in network marketing for a week. And I was in a Denny's restaurant near the West Palm Beach airport. So this 19-year-old kid comes in. I'm reading Think and Grow Rich. He comes over, and turns out that he's trying to sell me on Melaleuca. I didn't know what I was doing, but I'm trying to sell him on the company that I'm with. We became friends. I ended up using, we ended up holding meetings in the same embassy suites around the corner. When I started working with Alan the first time, Melaleuca was not a social media friendly company. They forbid people to do anything on social media. You're not allowed to mention Melaleuca, or you're not allowed to do any kind of posting or anything else. And for years, and I worked with 9 corporate directors, for years, we used to laugh about it. We just said, you know, when the company calls you up to congratulate you that you hit senior director or higher, you just thank them. Just don't tell them you're doing it on social media. And then about 8 years ago, Eddie Vistoso, who's a very good friend and one of the top earners in the company, called me up, and he wanted me to coach his daughter. And I said I would, but you have to agree to attend the first 2 sessions, because I wanted to show him LinkedIn. After the first session, he hired somebody to build an online tool. Melaleuca is now a social media friendly company. They've got very strict rules. But there's some wonderful tools now that make it easy. So I'm thrilled that I played a small role in getting them to adopt social media. Rhonda Collier is a good friend. The first time we connected, maybe 12 years ago, in our first coaching session, I opened up her profile, adjusted her settings. We made 1 post. And a couple hours later, she sent me this: my page is blowing up from your post. The next day, she wrote back, I'm rocking. I enrolled 2 people from my post. Have 3 more taking a serious look. My team is all joining your next boot camp. Well, when we started, she was making $150,000. In 3 years, she brought it up to $750,000. Today, she's $1 million earner. In fact, she actually paid me to coach one of her people who generated about $250,000 that year and pushed her into what they call reentry. Andy Van Dyke signed up a guy in her business from Cyprus that he met on LinkedIn. He has 50,000 people in his former business. Jackie signed up a big network marketer in the UK. So ask yourself this question. How big is your business right now? How many business builders do you have? How many customers do you have? And how big would you like it to be in 90 days? We're talking about the end of January. How fast your business is going to grow in the next 90 days is going to be determined by four things. The number of people that you talk to about your business in the next 90 days, the number of people that you enroll, and the number of people that the people you enroll bring into the business, and what you do to ensure maximum duplication and team growth. So what are you going to be doing in 90 days? You're going to be doing a happy dance because you've never been busier. You're going to celebrate New Year's Eve at a higher rank, or you're going to be having a pity party because nothing's happening. If you're not having the results you want on Facebook and LinkedIn, the reasons are easy to identify and simple to fix. It's either the contents and visibility of your profile, the people you're trying to talk to, what you're saying to people. You're probably introducing your business too soon, or you're not qualifying your prospects. So we have a number of Halloween special promotions. I'm going to put these links in the chat. Our next boot camp that starts on November the 2nd. You go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp, use the promo code best deal. It'll drop the price to $79. For those of you that are in the current boot camp, we have our twofer. 2 boot camps for less than the price of 1. Use the promo code REPEAT to participate in the November, December boot camp. Pay $68 a boot camp. Our top earner retreat in November takes place on November the 17th, 18th, and 19th. So you can register for boot camp and the retreat Halloween special for $79. And then we have our 90-day boot camp challenge. Participate in the next 3 boot camps, November, December, and January, and get our anthology scripts book, all for $247. And for Halloween, anybody that registers, we're going to give everybody the opportunity to join our masterminds. Now, let me show you in boot camp. When you register for boot camp, you're going to get access. 4 sessions: create, connect, communicate, and close. But you're going to get access to the October boot camp, which we just finished. In the October boot camp, we had an extra session, the daily routine of top earners. You have the profile guide, which will step you through creating your profile. You have the private message scripts, which is being updated. We've added some new features. We're going to provide you with daily images that you can download from this folder and post. We also have daily motivational posts and gifts, and we have case studies. The 2-day retreat. I'm sorry, the 3-day retreat. With the 3-day retreat, you have our ebook, How Network Marketers Catch Whales, and our 90-day game plan on how to bring people into your business, train them, and grow your business. So let me put all of these in the chat. Camp, what's the time? So for the November boot camp and the retreat, pop it in the chat. And then the November boot camp, the twofer, and the 90-day boot camp challenge. Now, if there's anybody that is interested in my coaching program, put your phone, just type coaching, put your phone number in the chat. I just finished up yesterday with 2 people, so I have room on my schedule for 2 more people. Our goal, and Philip, is your number changed? I wanted to give you a call tomorrow. Catch up. Let's catch up. Number,
Oh, I didn't realize I was muted, so
is your number the same?
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could hear you, but I don't think it's, I didn't hear you say anything.
No, I said my number is the same, yes,
Okay,
yes.
I'll give you a call tomorrow. Everything good? Are we still doing the same thing, or?
Yeah, yep.
You know,
20
I'm glad to hear.
21 years, so,
I'm really glad to hear that. You know, a number of people have
yep,
you know, gone off and done other things. A lot of my friends that were in Zija,
mm-hmm.
you know, came over, and yeah, I'll give you a call tomorrow. We'll catch up.
Sounds good.
Got to get you on LinkedIn, but there's something, actually, we got to get you using social media more.
Yeah.
And you know,
Yeah.
Phyllis, let me tell you something. See, it's not so much
Mhm.
what you're going to do. Okay, it really isn't. It's what your people are going to. You know, you start bringing people into the business, and you start getting them, you know, rank advancing like crazy. And you know, in your deal, the way, you know, it's you plus 2, them plus 2. So if somebody is spending 2 hours a day in the business, you know, on social media, the average person that really it clicks with is signing up 3 people a week.
Mhm.
So what you do is, we worked this out a couple of years ago. So you sign up, you know, you sign up 2 people, and I think they're still doing that. They get an extra bonus when they sign up 2 people in 1 week. Are they still doing that?
Yeah,
Okay. So what you do is you sign up 2 people 1 week. You take that 3rd person, you roll them back to the next week. So 1 week it's 2, the next week it's 4, next week it's 2, the next week it's 4, to maximize the you know, the comp plan. And
I'll fill you in on some of the changes that were made that are even better than that, so.
oh, I love it. I love it. I'll give you a call tomorrow. You get available, let's say around 12 o'clock tomorrow, East Coast time?
That's 11 o'clock my time. in
That work?
Nashville. Yes, that would work. Yes.
Okay. I'll talk to you tomorrow. You know, I have to tell you, hey, I just enjoy, you know, reconnecting when we get in when you get in and you see some of how everything has changed.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and nothing stands still, but it's like what LinkedIn has done. What LinkedIn has done, it's almost like they've got a network marketer on their board.
Yeah.
And they're just making it so much easier for people doing it the right way to be successful. And it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what you're selling. It's all about, you know, making the right connections with the right people that you know in advance. You know,
Exactly.
need what you have, want what you, and they're so easy, you know, to identify. They're so easy to pick out.
That's the key. I want to learn more about identifying those people, because
Yep,
that's
yep.
the key right there.
You know, and here's the thing.
AP.
You judge a person initially by what you see.
Mhm.
And then it only takes 2 or 3 back and forths to determine, are they really who they say they are?
Right.
Or are they, okay, so the number I have for you ends in 2414, is that the one?
Yes.
Okay, so, it's kind of interesting, I just wanted to check. So we started working together in 2015, and the last time we did anything was in 2017. Now, it wasn't until 2018 that, remember, LinkedIn was purchased by Facebook in 2016, but they never really, not by Facebook, by Microsoft. But it wasn't until the end of 2018 and 2019 that they really honed the messages, everything else. And now it's, what you're really going to appreciate is not only what you can do,
Mhm.
but what your people can do. And that's the best part. I mean, Rhonda, in fact, I spoke to Rhonda about, I think it was 3 weeks ago. She brought somebody new in, very, very sharp lady, and she wanted me to coach her. So we talked about it. I just started working with her, super, super lady.
Yeah.
And those are the kinds of people that you're looking for. So for the rest of you, I gave you the links. You still have a week to close out the month. End up the end of October with a higher rank. Your business will be bigger in November and December than it's ever been. It only slows down if you do. So until next time, best of luck in building your business. God bless. And Philip, it's nice. I'm glad
Yeah. Thank you, Max.
you're back. We'll talk tomorrow.
Sounds good. Have a good evening. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.